Hello everyone. I thought I'd talk about when life gets you down. Now, probably to some people it might be boring, and I'm sorry if it is. I apologise if it is. What I mean by when life gets you down, you get up with a get up, have breakfast, get dressed, go to work, so on and so on, and it seems you do the same thing each day, and you think it's I'm doing the same thing each day. Now, of course, you work hard, earn money to make a living, but you think, is it going anywhere? You see, we all struggling, right? Especially when things are so expensive at the supermarkets, right? And everything's going on, and you just wanna, you think, do I give up, or do I keep going? And the thing is, it's sort of how I feel, you know. I get up, get dressed, or have a shower, get dressed, and then I do my YouTube, little live streams, or videos and that, and I think, am I doing okay? Am I going fine? It might sound a bit muddled up, but you know, we all put up with things in our lives, and I've said this before, where you have ups and downs, right? More downs than ups. But I know I'm probably sound so stupid. I'm sorry if I am. It's just sometimes I find it hard to talk. You see, with my life, I try to do my best. I don't know if anyone has days like that where you think, oh, I'll try and do my best. But you do a video and things are going to do really well. Sometimes it does, sometimes doesn't. So you try harder, and you try to think of other things to do on the channel. And then you wonder, am I doing better? Because you see other people, they do really well on YouTube, and when you try to do things yourself, you try to do funny videos or podcasts or all other different videos. And sometimes I work, sometimes not. And I feel as though my life is down all the time. And that's why these videos are called When Life Gets You Down. You see, what I'm trying to say is, when you try to work really hard with doing different things, there's always a roadblock. You think, I think I'm doing really well. You get to the end and there's a roadblock blocking the way. And you can't go past it. And you think you're stuck. You think, well, how do I get round it? And this is what happens when you're married and you have someone that goes off at you all the time, and you think, oh, I was going to do a live stream, or I was going to do a video, I just don't feel like doing it now. You say, oh, tomorrow I'll do a live stream video and that, and they'll be fine. But the next day comes and you think, oh, it's going to be another one of those days. And like, I even came up with a podcast, and there'd be probably a few episodes of an adventure ends up turning out wrong. But I don't know if I'll go ahead with it, you know. You know, I get this board and a pad, and I call it Darren and Jerry. Darren and Jerry goes on a holiday, goes on an adventure called Lost in Time, which is a podcast. I haven't really got round to doing it. Or I could call it Bob or Cody and Jerry go on an adventure called Lost in Time podcast. But I haven't got round to doing it. Because I don't know whether I should go ahead and do it, you know, add some sound effects and that. Because the reason why I feel as though I don't know whether I should go ahead and do it. Do a podcast like that. Probably do a few episodes. Is how things are in my life. This is why I think that when life gets you down, you want to do something new. And maybe on your channel, and you think, sort of worried about still doing that. You know. No, I'm sorry for this. This is boring, but I don't know whether I'll still go ahead with it. I even a fair few months ago I was going to do another comedy thing video where I have two of me on the one screen and have where Katie walks out of the room and they get the drink. Bob comes in and puts a whoopee cushion on the chair. And I was going to do that, and this was sometime last year. And I just never got round to doing it. Yeah. Then a couple of weeks ago, I think I'll do just a few episodes, and Darren and Jerry go on an adventure, get lost in time. But do it. Should I still go ahead? Because I feel as though I just shouldn't really worry about it. Just do other things, build and diamond art and gaming, and not worry about doing that, because you see, every time I want to do things for myself, I can't, because there's something else that comes along, and I've got to think, I can't do those things for myself. I've got to go and help this person, help that person, and even though my life sucks big time, this is why I think life gets me down a lot. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. I know there are a lot of most people on YouTube are doing really well, but I really thought that I would do really well, but it's just so hard in my life. I know, probably someone might say, "You go and do that. Don't give up. Add new things," as I try to do. I've added all different new things, with cooking and all other new things, and then I go back and do all the other things that I've done on my channel. Or I do on my channel. Then I come up with Darren and Jerry go on an adventure, lost in time. You know, I've got a second channel where it's I do a Doctor Who fan film on the second channel. This channel's the main one where I'm trying to get, you know, trying to do really well. And the other channel is just to entertain the other one. This one, trying to work really hard to get where I want to get to. Now, two people. Well, we were out at a place and it was his birthday, and I was talking about my other second channel and said, "Oh yeah, oh send us the link." So I send the link, nothing, and then I end up sending a photo of a cheesecake I made, Oreo mint cheesecake. Ask for the recipe, I give it to them, nothing, no more about it. And you see, when you think people are interested and they'll have a look and go, oh yeah, that's pretty good. You think that'll happen, but it doesn't. A few times I thought it would, but it doesn't. And I think, why ask to have the link sent if I'm not gonna have a look, you know? And they don't know how things are here. They think everything's fine. So every time I go to a family thing, I gotta pretend everything's okay. Put on a big show and go, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. But no, I'm not. I'm not at all. And sometimes some days are okay, other days not so okay. That's why more downs are good than ups. It's just it's really hard to do what you want to do, and then like when you think, what have I done good? What does my life have to suck for? Why can't I do really well? But when you I try to do my best, but there's always that roadblock blocking the way, so you can't go any further. So you just turn around and go back. That's what I have to do all the time. Struggle. Wanting to do the things I want to do. But no. And when I say a roadblock, it's when you're married to someone and they expect you to help them with this and help them with that. And you want to, things you want to do, and you can't do them. Because there's always that roadblock. So, roadblock, stop. You can't do those things. You have to do this, you have to do that. But if you be able to break through that roadblock and say, no more. I've had enough doing the things I want to do. But, no. So, I'm sorry if this video was boring. I do try my best. I try to do my best. So, anyway, I'm going to go now. Take care. Bye now.